Welcome to Depression Talks. My name is Emmanuel, and in this community, we openly talk about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. So hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that way you don't miss anything. And also, if you'd like to book me for speaking engagement, since I am a motivational speaker, then email me at emmanueljones@outlook.com. The link and information to everything is down below. Now, this live stream, I want to come in this live stream because mental health is so important, and I wanted to make a video dedicating it to mental health and letting you know that one, there is a mental health channel out there. There is a mental health channel out there. There's a community out there just for you. So that's one thing I wanted to do. Two, I wanted to talk about two important reasons why we need to talk about mental health. What's up, Kevin? Two reasons why we need to talk about mental health. So the first one is going to be a lot more of how it relates to you. Now, a question to you is this: have you ever felt alone? Have you ever felt like there was a time in your life where you had nobody to talk to, you had nobody to share your feelings with, or you felt judged for the reason why you felt the way you did? And if you ever felt that way before, comment down below and say, I have. I have. I have felt that way before. What's up, Jabril? This is a live stream. I love these live streams, but I have felt that way before. In the past, when I was dealing with my bipolar depression, and I didn't know I had bipolar depression at the time, I felt like I had nobody to talk to. Yes, my family was there. Yes, my friends were there. But because of the mental health stigma, I felt like I had nobody to talk to. I felt like I had to keep everything to myself. Have you ever felt that way before? Well, if you have, that's why this mental health channel was created. It was a community that was created to openly talk about mental health, depression, anxiety, PTSD, all the above. So the first reason why mental health is important to talk about is because people feel alone. People feel so alone. Let me ask you this. Have there ever been a time where you did open up to somebody about your mental health and they said something like, suck it up, why are you complaining, focus on the positive, things are going great for you, how come you're not happy about that, you're not appreciative? Have you ever felt like somebody's told you those things before? If you have, one, comment down below an example that somebody's told you when you open up to them about your mental health. What's something that somebody has told you? Something that somebody has told me, for example, they said, you're a man, suck it up. As if men aren't supposed to be emotional. Let's see here. Justice says, someone told me I'm not trying hard enough when I feel like I'm doing my best. That's a perfect example of something that people say. Kevin says mental health is very complex, and that it definitely is very complex. But to Justice's example, he said that someone told him you're not trying hard enough, that you should try harder. How hard is it to feel comfortable opening up about your mental health when you get shut down, when you get told that's bad? Angel, for example, says, yeah, sometimes people say the least helpful things, like when I'm depressed, I've had a lot of people ask, why are you depressed, or it could be worse. It could be worse is something that is very commonly said. It could be worse, or someone has it worse than you, or whatever, right? But the reason why I wanted to make this an example is because we need to continue to talk about mental health. And I want you to continue to talk about it with me. See, there's this thing, and I want to talk about it later, but I want to talk about it now because now I'm getting heated up. There's this thing called the mental health stigma, okay? Now, a lot of people are like, what is the mental health stigma? What are you talking about? And a lot of times, if you don't deal with being depressed, if you don't deal with sadness, then you're like, what stigma are you talking about? We're all allowed to be ourselves and express ourselves emotionally. But there's a stigma behind mental health where we are taught that we are not openly allowed or comforted or accepted when talking about our own mental health. I say our because there are millions and millions of people that deal with depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and other mental health illnesses. And they feel like they don't have a voice. They feel like they don't have anybody to express how they're feeling. Do you know what the mental health stigma is? If you were to put the mental health stigma into a definition, a one-sentence definition, what would that be? If I were to put it into one sentence, I would say The mental health stigma is a concept that was made to make people feel like they can't talk about their mental health. That's what I would say. I made that up on the spot. And I feel like that really encompasses how I feel about the mental health stigma. Justice says, it sucks that no one can fully understand how your depression feels because they are not in your body dealing with the depression. It feels like depression never goes away. Yes, and if you feel like depression never goes away, you feel constantly sad, then one, talk to a mental health professional. Okay, I'm not a mental health professional, but get professional help. There's nothing wrong at all with seeing a psychiatrist, a therapist, or anything like that. But the mental health stigma, if you were to put it to one sentence, what would that be? I want to go back to the example of how sometimes we open up to somebody about our mental health and we get shut down. The stigma teaches us that if you're in school, if you're in college, that you're supposed to be happy all of the time. That you're never supposed to feel down. That you always have to put up a positive face. That you always have to put on this facade that you're happy. I go to work every day and there's multiple times where, people have the typical conversation, how was your weekend? What did you do? All those things like that. How awesome would it be if we lived in a culture where we believed that when somebody says to you, how are you feeling? They genuinely meant it. They genuinely wanted to ask, how are you? And he say to them, I feel depressed. Can you imagine how awesome that would be if we lived in a culture where we can openly just say, I feel depressed right now? Just imagine that. A society where we say, I'm feeling very anxious right now and I cannot explain why. If we don't continue this conversation about mental health, if we don't continue to talk about these things, then how can we get there? How can we get to that point? And that's what I'm striving for with trying to build DT Nation in this community. By openly talking about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem and mental health, I'm hoping that by one person, one video at a time, one podcast at a time, one episode, one show, one live stream, by one thing at a time, that one person gets to know, wow, I am not alone when it comes to mental health. And the more this community grows, the more the mental health stigma continues to change. This is a mental health channel. We openly talk about mental health. I've cried, I've laughed, you've laughed with me, you've cried with me. We've all been in this together. If you haven't been in this together, one, smash that subscribe button because this community is so dope. I love this community. But two, if you're still a part of this community, then comment down below and say swag if you're enjoying this community. Just to show people that one, this is an awesome community, and two, you're glad to be a part of it. Alright, let's see here. It's not true. Let's see. The stigma is stupid. We are not robots. We have emotions and feelings, and we should be able to talk about them without judgment. I could not agree more. I agree with that 100%. We are emotional creatures, not logic. I'm a guy that I'm a very emotional person, and I'm damn proud of it. Yes. Hope one day we can live in a world without stigma. This YouTube channel is beautiful. Oh, wow. Thank you, Justice, so much. What's up, Carmen? What's up, Lucy? Everybody's commenting swag. I love it. The mental health stigma. People downplaying mental health because it's hard to understand than physical health. People can't see you mentally bleeding if they can't see if they done get it. Wait. If they can't see it, they don't get it. Yes. Angel, I like that definition a lot. A lot. Mary says, yes, when someone says, I'm not doing good today, believe them and reach out. So, exactly. How often do we just say, how are you? Good. How are you? Good. All right. And we're done. Why do you think that is? Now, I'm not blaming that on the mental health stigma. A lot of it has to do with just being comfortable, talking about your feelings. Everybody's different. I'm not trying to say let's live in a utopia where everybody talks about the feelings, because not everybody is wired that way. But I'm simply trying to build or help build a society or a culture, if you will, that when people say to you, how are you, they genuinely mean it. And when someone does express how they actually feel to you, they are not judged for it. That's what I'm trying to do with this community. And that's why I wanted to make this video, just to make sure I really emphasize the fact that we have to continue to show people that they're not alone when it comes to mental health stigma. Let's see here. Super swag. Yes. Mental health matters, period. Self-love is key. You can't help others if you got an empty cup. Much love. Lucy, I agree with that. It's hard to help others when you have an empty cup yourself. You can't, it's hard to fill someone else's cup with something empty inside yourself. Okay? It definitely is. I was reading on like the American Foundation of Suicide. It rated suicide as the 10th leading cause of death in the United States. The 10th. And there's some more statistics. I forgot the exact number. But I think each day over 100 people, I think it was like 138 people this year took their own life. You know? So when I say that because it's we can do more. We can do more. And we can do better. And I love this community for it. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Kayla Gavin, what is up? How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. It is good to see you. What is up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I feel like if someone says, how are you? I'm good, because I feel like if I try to explain, they won't get it anyways. It's easier to say good. Plus, I feel like they don't mean how are you as much as they mean hi. So, to your point, I'm not saying that every single time someone says, how are you, it's supposed to be this in-depth conversation that lasts a long time where people emotionally just talk about their feelings. But you know what I'm saying. Most people don't really care about other people's emotions. They say, how are you, and they go about their way, right? But when someone genuinely asks, hey, I really want to know, how are you? Don't you want to feel like you're in a position where you can openly just say, I feel depressed. I'm feeling sad. I feel hopeless. Whatever you're feeling at the time. Don't you want to feel comfortable saying that? And that's what I'm really trying to strive for with this community here. There's tons of comments where people are commenting down below and they're saying things like, I don't feel like being here anymore. You know, I feel like, you know, nobody cares about me. And they're commenting these things, but they're commenting how they feel. They are openly feeling like they can talk about how they feel. And I love that. I love that. This mental health channel is here for a reason, and I'm very, very happy about it. And I hope you are too. Yes. Kevin just gave a super chat. Hey! High fives. I appreciate you donating and giving your $2. Every single amount counts, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Kevin. Hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that does remind me, if you want to join on Patreon, then go to patreon.com/depression talks and help fund this channel. But not only are you helping fund this channel, you're helping grow this community, because all these efforts are to help change the mental health stigma and grow DT Nation. So if you're curious about that, go to patreon.com/depression talks to give a monthly donation. That makes sense. Maybe sometimes we can all put a few words of how we're feeling next to what number we are. I'm confused about the number part. I'm sorry. Okay, so now today, how is everybody feeling on a scale of 1 to 10 today? 10 being extremely happy and 1 being extremely depressed. Where are you on that scale? For me, I'm feeling like a 7, 8. I'm feeling like an 8. Okay, there's one thing that happened that really tried to bring my day down, and it was this close, but there's something else happened that really brought my day up, and that is what I'm going to choose to focus on. So I'm feeling like an 8 out of 10, and I'm excited about that. So how are you all feeling on a scale? How are you all feeling on a scale of 1 to 10 today? 10 being extremely happy and 1 being depressed. Kevin says a 6. I know how you ask what number we are, 1 to 10. Oh, yeah, I got you. That's funny. That was perfect timing. I was about a 6 or a 7, Basie says. Skull says a 4. Carmen says a 3. Lucy says an 8. Kayla Gammon says -10. I am truly sorry to hear that, and that's why this live stream is here. You are not alone. You are not alone. Mary says 8. Angel says, I mean, we could put a few words to describe what we're feeling next to how we're feeling on a scale from 1 to 10, and I'm a 9. Ah, now I got you. You want people to say, how do you feel and why? So let me ask you that. After we just got over how everybody's feeling, why do you feel the way you do? Why are you feeling depressed? Why are you feeling like a -10? Why? A lot of times we're like, I feel like crap. I'm like, okay, well, why? They're like, I don't know, I just do. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you don't have to have a reason. It's okay not to be okay sometimes and not know why you're not okay. But you do want to try to think about it. I don't feel okay because I'm depressed. And I deal with depression. Okay, well, I need to do something about it. Well, maybe I should get professional help. This all ties together. So why do you feel the way you do? Jabril is a 7. Tiana is a 5. Basically says 6 or 7 because it's been a chill day and we might have a snow day tomorrow. Hey, snow day! I like that. I like snow days. Trust me, I like snow days. That reminds me, yesterday I went to a theme park. This has nothing to do with mental health, and this is just a random story, side note. Yesterday I went to the theme park. I'm not sure how old I look to you, but to this older person, he thought that I was 19 years old. I will take it, okay? That's a whole 7 years younger. I'm just saying, I just want to make that known because you said snow day and it made me think about high school, and I'm not in high school anymore, but apparently this person thought that I just graduated from high school. So I'm really excited about that. Anyways, Kayla Gavin says, I realized I had narcissistic and sociopathic traits mixed with obsession, alcoholism, and mild psychotic episodes. 0 friends, can't keep a job. Got you. Okay, so one thing I will say straight to you when it comes to not being a narcissist or a sociopath, but realizing that you deal with mental health. This goes to everybody, and before you leave this live stream, this is essential, okay? We have 2 types of perspectives when we learn we have a mental health illness. One perspective is looking at it and saying, wow, I am depressed and sad because I have this mental health illness. Okay? That's one perspective. The other perspective is, wow, I know why I feel the way I do. There is actually a reason why I feel depressed. When I got diagnosed with my bipolar depression, I was in a hospital. I was in a psychiatric ward, and they were talking to me and letting me know things that are going on. And they said to me, Emmanuel, you have bipolar disorder type 2. And I sat there and I was just like, wow, there's a reason why I feel the way I do. I felt relieved. I don't care that I had a mental health illness. That's not what I cared about. What I cared about was why the heck I felt the way I did. That's what matters. So when you say that you deal with narcissism and sociopathic tendencies and all these things like that, at least you know why you do what you do and why you feel the way you feel. If there's nothing else you get from this live stream, know that you know why you feel the way you do. That's why I stress getting professional help. There's a reason why you feel the way you do, and that is a beautiful thing. Instead of living life, why do I feel depressed? Why do I feel down? Why? And instead of saying why, you now have a reason. When it comes to your alcoholism, I am a recovering alcoholic, and I'm still here, and you're still here. There's hope. There is hope. And you say you have no friends? This is DT Nation out here, man. You got tons of friends now. This whole community is here to be with you. This whole community is here for you. You are not alone. I hope that really helped Kayla, at least just a little bit. Just a little bit, because every little bit counts. 4, because I feel alone and I've tried therapy and medication and nothing works, but I'm going to try holding on. Well, 1, you say you're going to try holding on, and that makes me happy. All right, let's talk about this. Okay, all right, real quick, let's talk about loneliness, okay? Because loneliness is something that a lot of us deal with, and I'm going to make a video about that soon, by the way. But loneliness is something that a lot of people, I feel, don't capitalize on, okay? What I mean by that is this. Now, there's nothing wrong with feeling alone. I'm not saying you should never feel alone, okay? I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is that when you are alone, you actually have time to focus on yourself, to focus on your goals, what you need to work on, what areas of your life that you need to grow personally. Loneliness was something that I dealt with for a long period of time when I moved to Florida, and I moved down here without any friends, any family, completely by myself. So loneliness was something that definitely hit me very hard. What I quickly learned from that experience was that I had a choice to make. I could either be lonely and work on myself, or be lonely and do nothing about it. I'd rather be lonely and still pursue things. I'd rather be lonely and still mature and work on myself and grow professionally and grow in personal development. So when you say that you feel lonely, I'm hoping that you're saying that yes, not you specifically, sorry, to everybody that says I am lonely, I feel lonely, I have no friends, I have no family, I have nobody, you still have a choice to make. Be lonely and do nothing still, and just be lonely and depressed and sad, or be depressed, lonely, and sad and still do something with your life. Still work on yourself no matter what. Still pursue things. Still strive for excellence and goals and achievements. Which one do you want to choose? Option is up to you. I really want to pursue music, but I'm afraid of what people might think. Is there something that I can do to stop caring so much? Okay, so to your question about caring about what other people think, I'm going to say this straight up. 1, bump the opinions of others. If you are passionate about something, your passion should outweigh the opinions of other people. If you are truly passionate about something, your passion should outweigh the opinions of other people. When I come to this YouTube channel and I'm shooting videos, I cannot stress to you how much I've gotten comments in the past where people say to me, 1, you're doing something dumb. They don't believe in my mission. They call me terrible names. And the last thing they said was, you're a man, you sound like a baby, or something, like some things like that. You know, and I could sit here and say, wow, you know, I'm so sad, and, you know, this other person hurt my feelings. Or I could think about it from this perspective. This random person took the time. Think about how this really helps, okay? This random person took the time to belittle me, a person that they do not know, just to put me down. What does that say about them? Not me. What does it say about them? So when somebody is talking negatively about you, when somebody is talking to you, and this is to anybody that deals with people putting them down or worrying about the opinions of others, when somebody is trying to put you down, it is not a reflection of who you are, it's a reflection of who they are. Never forget that. Everyone is healing at their own rates. It's a process. P.S. It's okay to cry. Yes, it is definitely okay to cry. Creative expression and meditating can help. Emmanuel, you're awesome. Oh, thank you for saying I'm awesome, and I agree with all those things, for sure. I'm a 2. The holidays always hit me like a train, and I'm awfully sick, but I'll go visit my sister and niece on Saturday. Well, first of all, I hope you get to feeling better, and second of all, please know that you're not alone. Welcome to DC Nation, yes. Statistics say millions of Americans suffer from loneliness. Other cultures who are more community, tribal, familial don't suffer from loneliness as much. That's actually a fact. That's true. I feel I hit a wall. I don't know if any other people from DT Nation had this feeling, but I just feel out of fight. It's like feeling of just letting depression do its worst because every time you try, nothing works. Love you too. Okay, so love to everybody, by the way. Everybody, can you comment down below hearts? Just, justice. Everybody comment down below hearts. Let's flood the feed with hearts. Everybody, let's go. Everybody, put hearts. Let's do this. Hearts, as many hearts as you can. Hearts, 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 hearts. Yes. Send the love. Send the love. Hearts, hearts. Do it twice. Do it 3 times. I don't care. Hearts, hearts. Yes. Everybody, we're in this together. We are not alone. We are the world. We are DT Nation. That was something that Justin said, Justin Bennett, and I will never forget that. Let's see here. Yes, thank you everybody. Thank you so much for doing that. I want you all to know that Justice, Kevin, Robin, Angel, Jabril, everybody that's currently in the stream, Lucy, everybody that's commenting hearts, that's for you watching this video. You. Okay? That's for you watching this video. Alright? You're not alone. You are not alone. Caleb says, how long sober? So I don't want to get into my alcoholism because that's not what this live stream is about. But let's just say that it's not nearly as bad as it used to be, and that came from therapy, that came from will, that came from just so many different things. But that's a whole different video. But just know that it's possible. It's possible. But let's try to get back on subject here. This whole entire live stream, I got 7. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. Yo. I'm glad you made it. No, but this live stream is simply here just to show you that 1, we are not alone when it comes to mental health stigma. We're all trying to fight against it. And 2, people feel alone, and that's why this channel is here. This mental health channel is here. Thank you, love this whole community. DT Nation will overcome. Yes, all love, guys, and Emmanuel. Thank you, Justice. Yes. And look at you looking all professional and handsome. Thank you. Sometimes when I feel alone, I call a family member or a friend to see how they're feeling, and it usually ends up making me feel better too. So that's awesome. Like, that's, friends and family are awesome. Comment down below, question. What's one thing you do when you feel alone that helps? We can, all of us can say nothing, okay? There might be people that say nothing, but for people that, when they're feeling lonely, what's one thing you do when you feel alone that helps? Maybe it's listening to music. Maybe it's playing video games, working out. What do you do when you feel lonely that helps? So for example, for me, when I feel lonely, I work. I work on this YouTube channel. I work on, I clean my apartment. I work out. Let's see here. I come up with video ideas. I podcast. I talk about it. I express it. Expression helps so much. So what's one thing that you do when you feel lonely that tries to help? Let's see here. I play the victim. I'm sorry to hear that, Kayla. Listening to music, watching anime. I like painting when I'm lonely. Awesome. So, Kayla, if you say you're playing victim, all these different things right now are different things that you can do to try to help you when you feel lonely. This is why I asked everybody. If you don't know what to do when you feel lonely and you have 0 ideas, like what the heck can I do? Here are just a few things you can try and do and see if it helps you when you feel lonely. 1, listening to music, watching anime, painting, Dancing to music. I love dancing. I might come out with more dance videos because I enjoyed that one so much. When I feel alone, my therapist told me to work on sitting with it. Allow myself to feel lonely. Yes, usually I sit with it for about 5 minutes, and then after that, I try to do some healthy coping skills. I have a list of 99. Yes, Angel. Oh, I love it. Yes. You are worthy of love you give out. Music, meditating. Yes. Take a hot bath. Listen to nature sounds, soothing Zen music. I try to get out of my bed, aka my comfort zone that slowly is damaging me, and I also would get into getting out of bed, getting into a warm shower because it feels good. It's hard to do anything at times with depression. It is. Yes, 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 yes. I cannot agree more. Jordan Inman says, "How did you overcome low self-esteem?" So one, I literally just put up a video. Go to my channel. I said how to build your self-esteem ASAP. So if you want to know the answer to that, go to that video. Literally just go to my YouTube channel, click videos, and it's the last video I just uploaded like yesterday or 3 days ago. So it was a lifelong journey, and I kind of packed it down to 3 things that you can do to help jumpstart your journey of building your self-esteem. Okay. So real quick, do you have any questions that you like to ask me? I love when you ask me questions, and yes, I am open for questions. This is where it's just open floor, open things like that. But while you're commenting down below your questions that you have, I do want to give an update on, just real quick, my mental health. I haven't talked about my mental health in a while, and there's no particular reason why. There's just some other things that I've been focusing on. But when it comes to my mental health, I've been doing a lot better. This is a reason why I want to share this with you, by the way, is because this is coming from a person that was suicidal, okay, that attempted, that felt hopeless, that didn't want to be here anymore. So I'm trying to say these things so that way you have hope, especially Kayla. You have hope. I have bipolar depression. Today, at this moment, my depression is a lot better. Okay, I'm on medication. I have a medication called Abilify and propranolol, and it's a mood stabilizer. I work out. I'm in the best shape of my life. The people that are around me are the people that I want around me. My job is going great, and the reason why I'm saying all these things now to you is because it's a journey. I used to want to feel better just like that. Getting on medication, okay, that'll make you feel better just like that. Okay, doing drugs, that's gonna make me feel better just like that. Drinking, just like that. Just like that. That's not how this mental health battle works. I like that, Angel. Everybody comment down below, hashtag there is hope. Hashtag there is hope. Everybody comment down below. Flood it. Flood it. Flood the comments. Hashtag there is hope. And I'm not saying this to boast. I'm not saying this because look at me, I did it. Even though I'm still working on my mental health because I still feel down at times. But I love seeing that. Yes. Hashtag there is hope. Yes, I love seeing that. But no, if I were to talk to myself 2 years ago when I attempted, what I would say, so if you are someone that feels hopeless, that feels depressed, that feels like there's no hope, that feels like this is the end and nothing's going to get better ever, this is what I would say to you, because I was at that place. What I would say to you is, you don't know your future. You don't know. You have no idea what your future can bring if you take action to change your life. That's what I would say to myself 2 years ago. If you don't like your life where it is right now, you can change it because you have the power to change it. you already have it in you to change it. What does that mean? Go get professional help. Go. I always preach that. Go get professional help. That's one thing I would do. Working out. I'm like, Emmanuel, start working out. Just work out once a day for 30 minutes a day. Do that 3 days a week, 4 days a week. You're good. Eat healthier. Food and your body and how you feel. Eat healthier. Write down how you feel, or find a way to express how you feel. Writing things down, making lists, painting, walking, working out, anything like that. That's what I would say to somebody if they were in my shoes that I was in 2 years ago that feels like there's no hope. I can go more on that, but I won't. Do you have some tips on telling your family that you need help? I'm under 18 and need my parents in the process, but we're not close at all due to emotional neglect and such. So, Elian, one thing I'll say is this. If you're younger than 18, you can talk to your school counselor, okay? If you are part of a church, you can talk to the pastor, all right? And lastly, when it comes to talking to your parents, it's like a Band-Aid. You gotta just take it off. I am not saying that it's going to be easy to do these things, all right? It's not easy. Opening up about your mental health is not easy at all. But what I am saying is that nothing will change if you don't do something about it. How are things going right now when you haven't talked to your parents? Will things change? They might. You might get the help that you need. So if I were you, I would strongly suggest just sitting down like mine day, sit them down and say, hey, I gotta tell you something. Tell them, I feel depressed. I need professional help. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I am depressed. I need professional help because things are not going the way they need to be. And if they continue to go this way, things will get worse. Just like that. They're gonna say, what do you mean? And then you get into a conversation about it, and then now you're talking to your parents about how you feel. That's what I would suggest. But what if you feel lifeless and dead inside and you just don't have any will or want to fight and change your life? I already have professional help. I just don't know how to push myself. I'm exhausted. One, I would definitely write that question down and ask your professional therapist. Because remember, I'm not a professional. Okay? I'm just a person that speaks from my own personal experiences as a certified life coach. That's what I do. If you're feeling lifeless and dead inside, and this is why I do one-on-one coaching, because it's impossible to, like, there's so many, I would ask you tons of questions. Why do you feel dead? What are you doing about it? This, that, I would ask you tons of questions, so it's impossible for me to answer that question just like that. I would strongly suggest talking to your professional and asking them that exact same question, like, I feel dead inside. I do. And tell them that. Don't hold it to yourself. My songs are perfect cure for mental problems. Stay away from K-pop. Hashtag there is hope. It's a process. We never stop healing, growing. Perspective / mindset is powerful. Rest. We are abundant. You are strong. Yes, Lucy. Tell them you are strong. You're welcome, Elaine. I don't want that. Get in the mirror, look at yourself and your inner child, and tell that child, I love you. Feel your name here. I won't leave you alone. You're beautiful and worthy of life. Yes, looking in the mirror and positive self-talk is definitely helpful. How do I sign up for a free session, my bro? And I'll ask them. So in order to sign up for a free session, go to emmanueljones.com. The link is down in the description below. And just click schedule appointment. And you can schedule your free session. And just like that, yeah. So emmanueljones.com. So IMMANUEL Jones.com. And schedule your free session that way. Or you can send me an email. How do you start a conversation with friends about mental health? I have pure OCD and anxiety, meditating, music, drawing, gratitude journaling, going out in nature. I hope this helps. Oh, I see what you're saying. So if I were to start a conversation, okay, so a lot of times, this is not to pick on you to anybody, but a lot of times I get asked the question, how do I start the conversation of talking to my parents? How do I start the conversation of talking to my friends? How do I start the conversation of talking to my significant other? And my answer is, just start. Just like this. Hey, can I talk to you for a second? It's really important. Okay. It took me a lot to say this. I'm very nervous talking about it right now too. But I think I deal with depression on a very bad level. And I feel like I have nobody to talk to. And I felt like I was comfortable enough to talk to you about it. Do you mind if I talk to you about this? That will not only help you talk about what you're going through, but it'll also help you realize like, I can talk to this person or I cannot talk to this person. That's how I would approach it. I need to, you know what? Give me a second. I'm about to write this down. How do I talk about my... All right. Okay. All right. Whew. How can I cope with being alone on Christmas with my parents when it feels like another day? My mom works until 8, so it's going to be meh, while others do celebrate with family. So Kevin, hey man, I'm gonna be real with you, and this is me being blunt, and you know I'm a blunt person. I wish I could be home with my parents on Christmas. They live in Indiana, I live in Florida. I don't see them ever, okay? So if I found out that my parents were coming here at 8 p.m. and I'm gonna be alone all day, but they get to come at 8, I would be excited. It's all perspective. You're comparing yourself with other people, and it's all perspective. My parents have been alienating and isolating me. I have so much me, and I am extroverted, but my parents react badly whenever they realize I have a close friend. They'll blame them for my mistakes. I'm almost 20 and I feel so trapped, and I know that people can die so young, and all I've done is be scared of my parents. I don't even like my birthday anymore. Okay, so first of all, Egg, what I would say to that is, you're 20 years old, so is it possible that you can move out the house? Second thing is, this is your life, not your parents' life. I'm not going to get into that too deeply, but this is your life. This is your moment. Live your life how you want to live it. Your parents' opinion is not more important than your own opinion. You are 20 years old. You are a full-grown adult. Emmanuel, you are the perfect example of not giving up. If you would have given up, the people you've helped may have never gotten help. You may have prevented someone from committing suicide. Wow, the butterfly effect is real. Thank you for not giving up. Wow. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Honestly, I'm speechless from saying that. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. Just thank you, Jabril. I just had my 20th birthday. I felt so empty. I definitely can relate, hon. I hope that you find people you can open up to. You should open up to your parents. You can do it. Yes, Justice, tell her. Kevin, okay. Kind of feel like I don't deserve a therapist because there's people worse off. Much love. So when it comes to seeing a therapist, just to get... Okay, wait. When somebody says there's other people worse off than you are, I find that statement very... How do I say this? It doesn't matter whether or not someone has it worse than you do. This is your life. This is how you feel. If you feel like crap and you don't feel good, get professional help. It doesn't matter how Sally feels, how Billy feels, how the person across the world feels. It doesn't matter. This is how you feel. So if you feel depressed, get help. Get help. As Angel says, that's like saying you don't deserve food because people are starving. You deserve all the best, girl. Hey, ooh! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! You right! I'm just saying, I got hype. Get that help. I'm hype after that one. Okay. Be happy and live your life because it's the only one you will ever. It's the only one you ever have for all eternity. You'll never ever be here again. Find a way. Exactly. I felt dead inside before. Started eating approximately 2-3 fresh uncooked pieces of fruits and vegetables each day, along with drinking water and holding off on all sugars. And within 3 days, depression left me. Mimi, that's awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. I am ecstatic to hear that. That's awesome. Okay. Well, my best friend, she has a boyfriend, so she'll be with family. That's okay. It's enjoy your Christmas doing you, being happy with your solitude. Like, that's awesome. Can you go with your bestie? All right. Yes. Okay. So, anyways, and just like Angel said, yeah, can you go with your bestie and her boyfriend to her family, or if you can't, just things like that. If you are enjoying this live stream, by the way, smash that like button because not only does it help it just get in front of more people, but it shows more people that they're not alone. So if you are enjoying this live stream, smash that like button. Being Alien says, I have to go to bed now. It's like 1 a.m. Wow. Everybody comment down below what time it is, where you're at. It's like 1 a.m. Actually, everybody comment down below what time it is and where you're from. Well, Alien, I hope you enjoy your night. Stay classy. Let's see here. Imani! Oh my god. Okay, wait. Before I get too hyped, because Imani is close to Emmanuel. It's like situational. It's your life, and if you're depressed and the therapist is open for appointments and you're not interrupting someone's weekly appointment, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. New stuff here. I do mental health videos too. Let me know what you think. You're really good at what you do. Thank you, Imani. I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate it. Just because people have it worse than you doesn't mean that your depression matters any less. Perfectly said. Good night, Alien. Alright, so I said comment what time it is and where you're from. This is the response. Okay? And I saw y'all smashing the like button. That's crazy. Alright, here we go. 7:48. Wait, so right now, okay, by the way, it's 7:48 right here, and I'm in Tampa. So it's 7:48 p.m. in Tampa. Okay? We got 7:48 in D.C., 6:48 in Chicago, 7:48 in Detroit. Let's see here. I'm glad to help you realize you got family because I can't even hold my mom. You know what I'm saying? I can't even hold my dad right now, you know? I love them like crazy. Alright, so 6:48 in Dallas, 7:48 in New York City, 6:48 in the Twin City. Yeah. 12:48 in the UK. Oh my gosh. 6:48 in Tennessee. What? We got people in the UK up in this piece. We got Chicago out here, the Twin Cities, Dallas, New York City. What we got? You know what I'm saying? I'm getting hype. Okay, all right. I'm getting a little too hype. Hey, on a real note, I just wanted to say to you, thank you for being a part of this mental health channel. Thank you for being a part of DT Nation. There's a lot of changes that's been happening. There's a lot of growth that's been happening. And it's all possible because of you watching this video right now. Right now, just to give a quick update, and after this, I do gotta go after this, but just to give a quick update, I'm going to be coming out with the episode on my podcast, not today, but this week, and I feel, oh snap, sorry, I just got distracted by a $10 donation. Okay, I'm not taking my shirt off. But thank you, Angel. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, thank you so much, Angel, for the $10 donation. That is crazy awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Wow. I got a little hype. I got a little hype there. I apologize, but some people get hype. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, and the last thing I wanted to say. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Hold up. We got another super chat up in this live stream. We got a super chat from Robin Stanford. Hey! Ooh, snap. Okay. Alright, y'all got me. Y'all got me. You know what I'm saying? I do something crazy every single time I get a super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, alright. Oh my God. You ready? You ready? Oh gosh, I'm too sore. I can't do it. Ouch. Oh. Okay. Alright. That's all I got. I'm gonna end up doing this. Okay, I ain't gonna do all that. Oh. Whew. Okay. My hair is all over the place. Thank you. Thank you for the super chats. I truly do appreciate it, and I don't take it for granted. And I love y'all. I do. Thank you. All right. The update I want to give you was two things. One, I'll start with the bad news and then I'll end it with the good news. The bad news is two things. Not really bad news. One, I didn't get a speaking engagement. I got one speaking engagement, but I didn't get the one that I was looking forward to getting, but that's okay. And I'm going to continue to push forward and strive. Second thing is, I'm working my hardest to make sure that I'm coming up with new content ideas that you find helpful, that you really get value from, because again, I want to make sure I'm bringing you value right now. So that's not really bad news, but it's like I was struggling for a bit there. But I want to stress to you so much, like, no matter how much you feel low, no matter how much you are hurting, you feel hopeless, you feel like you have nobody to talk to, no matter how much or how low you get, what I can promise you is this: you are not alone, okay? Yes, the mental health stigma is there. Yes, you know, it's hard to talk to people about what you're going through, but you are not alone. This community and me and others in this community are here for you. And if you're a part of DT Nation, you've already hit that subscribe button, thank you. Thank you. All right. It's about that time. We hype up in this piece. I can't believe y'all super chatted me. I can't believe y'all hung out with me. We out here, we had 20 people in the live stream. That's crazy. So comment down below the slogan if you already know it, okay? Basie's already on it. Look at that. Basie's out here. Okay, come on. If y'all know it. All right. I think, oh, Angel got it. Look at that. Vasey got it. Anybody else got it? No? Yes? No? Jabril got it. Ooh. Mmm. All right. I think it's time to end the video. As I always say, do you stay swagalicious and keep smiling. Peace. All right, I will see y'all in the next video. Make sure that you stay tuned because there's more content coming out. Check out the podcast. Go to patreon.com/thepresenttalks. We are out here. I'm hype. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Peace.